Let me tell you about the night everything changed. It began when little Liri, the smallest wolf pup of her moonlit pack, noticed something no one else bothered to look at. The sky was wrong. One constellation, normally resting just above the tallest pines, was missing, as if plucked from the heavens by an invisible hand. Curiosity tugged her paws forward. The forest glimmered with silver mist, whispering secrets older than her lineage. And then it happened. Under a clearing of swirling moonlight, a single star drifted downward like a snowflake searching for a home. It landed softly in her paw. The moment she touched it, a warm, tingling shimmer traveled up her leg. Light wrapped around her like a gentle scarf, and her tiny paw print glowed bright enough to illuminate the whole clearing. That night, Liri discovered her gift. She could borrow constellations. But gifts in old forests rarely come without a shadow. And above her, the sky pulsed, almost fearful, like it already knew what was to come. Most wolves leave paw prints in the snow. Liri left hers on the wind. The borrowed star continued glowing in her paw as she wandered deeper into the forest. A faint cry trembled through the trees, soft, shaky, afraid. Following it, she found a tiny rabbit trembling beside a broken log, lost and alone. "I can't find the moon path," the rabbit squeaked. "Without it, I'll never get home." Liri didn't speak much, she never needed to. Instead, she raised her glowing paw and let the borrowed starlight spill across the ground. The light slithered like a silver ribbon, forming a narrow, shimmering path through the darkness. The rabbit hopped onto it with wonder-filled eyes. As he followed the glowing trail home, Liri felt her star dim. By the time he reached safety, the light had faded entirely. Liri looked up, expecting the constellation to reappear in the sky, but something strange happened. When she returned the star, the constellation shifted, as if confused about where it belonged. And a tiny fog cloud hovered inside Liri's mind, blurring a memory she couldn't quite name. Magic always whispers before it takes something back. The next morning, Liri approached the elder tree, a colossus of ancient bark and shimmering moss. Its roots hummed with stories no wolf could ever fully understand. As Liri placed her paw on its trunk, the starlight still faintly humming inside her, the tree awakened. "Young pup," it groaned, voice creaking like shifting mountains. "Do you know what you borrow when you hold a constellation?" Liri shook her head. "Stars carry memories," it said. "Borrow one, and it will take one from you in return." A cold breeze swept her fur, and only then did she realize she couldn't remember her favorite winter hiding spot, something she had known since her first snowfall. The elder tree bent its branches low. "Choose carefully. The sky is generous, but it always collects its debts." Liri looked up. The constellations above flickered gently, like watching her. And for the first time, she wondered if her gift was a blessing, or a quiet trap made of light. Not every creature borrows stars. Some steal them. While wandering near the riverbank one night, Liri spotted a whirlwind of torn starlight. Threads of light zipped around like frightened fireflies. In the center stood a fox with a mischievous grin, tail swirling with stolen sparkles. "My name's Ravel," he said, bowing dramatically. "And I've done something spectacular." Above them, an entire slice of sky flickered, a whole mini-galaxy had vanished. Liri's heart thudded. "You took them?" "I liberated them," Ravel corrected. "The sky hoards too much beauty. I'm just borrowing what it refuses to share." But the stars in his tail trembled, as if begging to go home. The darkness above thickened unnaturally, swallowing moonlight like a hungry mouth. Ravel winked. "Don't worry, pup. What's the worst that could happen?" Seconds later, the river shadows twitched. And something ancient began crawling out. Have you ever seen darkness so thick it forgets to make shadows? That's what crawled out of the riverbed, a creature shaped like ink spilled across midnight. It had no eyes, no form, just movement, and hunger. Ravel backed up immediately, regret finally flickering in his amber eyes. It wasn't supposed to wake, he hissed. The creature swayed toward them, feeding on the star fragments swirling around Ravel's tail. Liri's instinct screamed, but her heart whispered something braver. She pressed her paw to the ground, trying to summon starlight. But she had borrowed too many times. The sky hesitated. Her memories flickered painfully, her mother's lullaby, the warmth of her den, the scent of morning frost, slipping like water through cupped paws. Still, she tried. A faint light spilled from her paw but fizzled instantly. She was dimming. The shadow creature surged forward, swallowing the last moonbeam. And in that suffocating darkness, Liri heard one truth echo. If I borrow another star, I might forget everything. But if she didn't, the forest would end. Some constellations are made of stars. Others, of promises. The sky sensed Liri's desperation. A pulse of warm, rosy light shimmered overhead, forming a soft, glowing pattern shaped like intertwined paws, the constellation of hearts. It almost never descended. But tonight, it lowered itself toward Liri as if choosing her. Borrow me, it seemed to whisper. But you may not remain the same. Liri stepped forward, accepting the constellation with trembling paws. The moment it touched her, her chest bloomed with warmth so pure it stole her breath. She felt every heartbeat in the forest, every fear, every hope, every creature calling out for dawn. With this magic, she linked the emotions of all forest animals. Rabbits, owls, deer, even Ravel, every creature felt her bravery and answered with their own. For the first time in centuries, the forest fought as one. They pushed back the shadow creature with synchronized bursts of light and will. Ravel's stolen star fragments fused into Liri's glow. But Liri felt something slip away. A memory so precious she dared not name it. The saddest memories are the ones we forget caring about. After the battle, the forest celebrated, but Liri didn't join. Something tugged inside her, an emptiness shaped like a missing name. Ravel approached softly, tail dimmed, guilt coloring his voice. You okay, pup? I forgot something, Liri whispered. I just don't know what. They walked to the elder tree, whose branches shivered sympathetically. You lost a memory tied to love, it said. The more precious the memory, the more willingly a constellation takes it. Liri's heart sank. What did I lose? The elder tree did not answer. Instead, it bent a branch, revealing a stone etched with a wolf's paw print, slightly larger than Liri's own. She touched it, but nothing stirred inside her. She had forgotten her mother. Liri bowed her head, tears glimmering like tiny shards of stars. But even in heartbreak, she felt a truth settle quietly. If she had to forget something to protect everyone, she would do it again. Every star has a home. So does every heart. That night, the sky rumbled, constellations shifting uneasily like a restless crowd. A beam of brilliant silver light descended into the clearing, forming the shape of a majestic wolf, the lupus star, guardian of wolfkind stories. It spoke without words, its presence washing over Liri like an ancient embrace. Lupus showed her visions, wolves of old borrowing starlight, sacrificing memories to keep the forest safe. Among them, Liri saw a wolf who looked like her mother, passing the gift to her before fading into a field of stars. The truth hit her chest like a gentle storm. This gift wasn't a curse. It was heritage. Empowered, Liri let the lupus star merge with her light. Her body shimmered with silver flames as she confronted the shadow creature one final time. With a howl that rippled across mountains, she sealed it back into the sky where it belonged. Ravel watched, humbled. "Pup, you shine like you were born between stars. They say the sky never speaks." But that night, it did. After the victory, the constellations shifted into new patterns, ones shaped like little paws and swirling tails. A soft glow descended over Liri, enveloping her in warmth thicker than fur. One by one, memories returned. Her mother's voice. Her favorite hiding spot. The lullaby hummed under moonlight. All the sky asked in return was that she keep growing into the wolf she was meant to be. Ravel nudged her side gently. "You got everything back?" "Not everything," Liri whispered. "I left one memory behind, so the sky would know I'm willing to share the weight." The sky brightened, as if smiling. And for the first time since she was born, Liri felt whole, not because she remembered everything, but because she finally understood who she was. Some heroes grow up. Others rise. Weeks passed, and Liri's powers changed. Borrowing constellations no longer drained her. The sky trusted her now, lending its stories freely. Animals from all across the forest visited her, seeking guidance, warmth, or simply the comfort of her glow. One evening, the constellations aligned in a rare pattern, forming a path that pointed directly at Liri. The elder tree whispered with pride. "You are no longer a borrower of stars. You are their keeper." Light lifted her gently off the ground. Ravel watched, misty-eyed, as she rose toward the sky, her body dissolving into a breathtaking swirl of silver and soft gold. Liri became the newest constellation, glowing softly above the forest she loved. The small wolf pup who once borrowed starlight had become a guiding star for generations. And every night, when the forest creatures looked up, they didn't just see the sky. They saw hope, shaped like a little wolf with glowing paws.